Hi, I'm Johnny. I'm a global artist ambassador for FENIX360, and I'm blessed to be joined today by the multidisciplinary artist, DINA RENEE. Hey, DINA, how are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing
For
great.
having
Thank you for being with me. I
me.
really appreciate you. And you know what, Dina, you do actually wear a lot of hats in kind of the artistry world. And one of the things you are is a musical performer. So I'd love to tune into some of your music that you have available up at your YouTube channel. So how about we tune in now to What I'm Not Gonna Do? Sound good?
Sure. Yeah, sounds good.
All right, terrific. Then everybody, let's tune in now to DINA RENEE and What I'm Not Gonna Do.
You loved me, but oh no, in a way that wasn't right. That wasn't right. You're bad for me, and it shows when I can't put up the fight. Oh no, don't know where I'll go, just that I can't stay. Now I know what I'm not gonna do.
Nice, Dina. Great to share your music with everybody. And I'm so glad you're with me. Thank you. Listen, I wonder if you tell me, where are you from? And can you tell me a little bit about the different disciplines of art that you actually are involved in?
Yeah, so I'm originally from Knoxville, Tennessee,
Uh-huh.
and then I've been in LA. God moved here 10 years ago now. So definitely, I guess I consider myself from LA now.
I
But
hear you.
yeah, so I do gosh, moving out here after college, I started with music. I've always wanted to be a pop singer-songwriter. So definitely that's the thing I do the most, but I also do acting, photography, makeup, styling, everything. So I
Wow.
own a creative space. So I actually own a place where people come to shoot photo shoots and music videos. It looks like a Barbie house. It's called the Hollywood Pastel Palace. So it's a
I
creative
love
space.
it.
Yeah.
That is sweet. Okay, and where in Hollywood is located?
It's just right in the West Hollywood. So you can book it on Peer Space.
Oh, that is super.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. And so do you actually, are you, when people are there, do they actually get to meet with you and you're on site and so forth? Or do you have other
Yes.
management? Uh-huh.
Yes, I even offer my services of like creative directing, styling, and then I also do photography as well and makeup. So
That's
sometimes people bring their own people, or they can book me for that as well. So it's really fun. It's always been something I love to do. If I'm not doing music, just another creative outlet I love to do. I love to do photography. I'm always taking pictures of people.
That
So
is great. The space itself is artwork unto itself. And then when
yeah.
you've got these creative people to come and be able to actually perform there as well and get insight from you, a performer, and also the owner and creator, I can tell that that's really powerful.
Yeah, it's
So
awesome.
really appreciate it. And as far as your music is concerned, were there influences or other kinds of artists that you really kind of appreciated when you were growing up that helped influence your own kind of style and sound?
Yeah, so growing up, I was obsessed with Mariah Carey.
Uh-huh.
And my sister, she's 5 years older than me. And I just remember like watching her sing. She's a really good singer.
Uh-huh.
And so I was really influenced just by like her and then Mariah Carey, the Spice Girls. I was obsessed. Britney Spears.
Yeah.
Britney Spears is actually the reason I even pursued music, because kind of learning to like love her voice made me like my own. I didn't even realize it kind of sounded similar growing up,
Wow. Nice.
but people actually call me Brittany a lot of the time. They're like, "You sound like Brittany." And I'm like, "Well, I just think we sing from the same place. I don't try to sound like Brittany."
Right.
But I love her. I impersonate her. I'm here on what is it? What is that? Cameo.
Uh-huh. No
I
kidding.
started doing Britney Spears impersonations on Cameo, so you can book me there too.
That's cool. Then you must be pretty
Yeah.
close. You know what I mean? If you can really kind of, you know what I mean?
Yes, you
Fake
can book me
people
on
out.
Cameo as a Britney Spears impersonator.
Well, listen, I love Britney and I love, others that Mariah Carey. I mean, these are all really dynamic women who are just beautiful and great performers and dancers and, singers. And so I can understand how you would be inspired by them. And now, you know, also it's like you have your own style, but it's also been kind of, in a way, you know, inspired and influenced by some of these other personalities. So I appreciate that. And it's great to give them cred and talk about who we love as well. So glad to hear who you do and who's inspired you. Now, what are you working on currently? I mean, obviously your space keeps you very, you know, active and so forth, but do you have anything that's coming up in the near future?
Yes, I'm going to release an EP of probably at least like 4 to 6 songs. So yeah, just working on that right now, and you know, trying to get those songs together and recording. But I've also been performing them live a lot in LA. So
Yeah,
it's cool to get people's like perspective if they like them, or you know, what songs they like the most. So just trying to work out. I've written a bunch of songs, so trying to figure out the ones I want to actually record and release. So
That's great. Now listen, Dina, because
yeah.
you're a songwriter as well, you know, when you're considering writing a song, I mean, how, you know, obviously emotions come through in this writing so much, or whatever you might happen to be challenged with or commenting upon. Are there any particular subjects that you find that you're drawn to in your writing that maybe the subjects of your songs are about?
Yeah, a lot of my songs, I would say a lot of them are about relationships I've gone through, and I kind of write them in a way where a guy or a girl can relate.
Uh-huh.
Um, and then, I mean, one of my singles recently, I mean, I'm trying to write more songs that are kind of, one of them I just wrote is called Too Much, and it's kind of about me just being too much, and like, you know, that's like why, you know, maybe I'm single at the time. Like people might be like, oh, you know, and it's kind of playing on that, like kind of just like how I'm kind of hard on myself, but I'm a real person. I'm just who I am. And, you know, if that's too much for you, I'm sorry. So it's kind of play on that. But yeah, so I just think my songs are very unapologetically me, I guess, and they're
That's
real.
great. Yeah.
I did stand-up comedy when I first moved here. So it's like, I don't care. I don't have a filter. So you know what I mean? I kind of write songs that are exactly how I feel. And I'm very vulnerable, and I'm not afraid to be vulnerable, I guess. So
Well, it sounds like you do have this explosive energy, and to have the kind of courage that it takes to do stand-up comedy as well. It's like, you know, you're able to put your chin out there, and that is, you know, for most people, being in front of an audience or, you know, public speaking, these are very frightening things. So for artists that have that power and capability, it's really inspiring to those of us who might be you know, nervous about that. And so I'm really encouraged that, you know, like you said, even about relationships, you'll find the guy or gal that would be with the one who be able to receive you in a way that, you know, energetically is, you know, kind of consistent with one another. They're blends, you know. But this is what's great about you. You're authentic, you're an artist, and you're being who you are, and you're letting your voice and heart be heard. So I love it, Dina. So that's cool. So how about your social media? Do you keep that pretty active and pretty regularly focused?
Yeah, the one I use the most is honestly Instagram. You can follow me on there at DINA RENEE. And I have my Hollywood Pastel Palace Instagram and my DINA RENEE photography too. But yeah, that's probably the one I use the most. And then TikTok, I'm on there as Dream It Dina. My dog wants to be a part of this.
That's okay. I can't blame her. It looks like a little raccoon kind of.
I know, right?
Very adorable. So yeah, well, we will definitely tune into your social media channels and watch your progress, and look for your space also, which will probably be the subject of other content that comes out as well. And we're also going to look forward to you coming up on FENIX360, Dina. So everybody,
Thank you so much.
You're so welcome. Everyone, tune into DINA RENEE's social media channels. You find them below the interview today, and we'll look forward to you coming on FENIX360. And thank you so much, Dina. You take care.
Thank you. You too.
Cheers.
Da 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 da.